The giant squid, Dosidicus gigas, also known as pota, or jumbo squid, is one of the largest and economically important squid species in the Philippines. The giant squid fishery in the Philippines is mainly carried out in the deep waters around the major islands of Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Size: this species can grow to be 1 to 2 meters long and weigh 50 to 100 kilogram. Habitat: giant squid usually live at depths of 200 to 700 meters and tend to migrate with currents and food sources. Behavior: they are aggressive predators, feeding on fish and smaller squid. Filipino fishermen use a variety of methods to catch giant squid, but the most common technique is handline fishing. This technique involves dropping long lines with hooks and bait at great depths, then manually pulling the line back when the squid is caught. Fishing season: squid season usually starts from June to October, when squid stocks are more abundant in Philippine waters. Technology: some large squid fishing boats may be equipped with powerful lights to attract squid to the surface at night, making fishing easier. The giant squid fishery plays an important role in the Philippine marine economy. Squid is not only consumed domestically but also exported to major markets such as Japan, Korea, and China. This species is often processed into many products such as dried squid, frozen squid, or fresh squid for the culinary market. Handline fishing in the Philippines near the coast is a traditional and popular method, especially for giant squid. This is how fishermen can take advantage of the natural hunting characteristics of squid and apply effective fishing techniques without using complicated equipment. Here are the basic steps. Handline: the line is usually made of nylon or other durable wire, and is 50 to 200 meters long, depending on the depth at which the squid live. Hook: the hook is usually specially designed and is larger than the fishing hook. Because giant squid have large and powerful jaws, some hooks may come with artificial bait, such as shiny plastic or metal, or live bait, such as small fish. Bait: the bait can be fresh fish, smaller squid, or other marine life to attract the squid. Fishermen often cast their lines near coral reefs, deep waters, and areas with strong currents where squid congregate to hunt. Some boats may be equipped with GPS or sonar to search for squid in deeper waters. Squid are nocturnal, so dark is the best time to catch them. Filipino fishermen often use bright lights to attract squid to the surface. The light attracts squid because they think there are small fish gathering under the light. Casting the line: fishermen cast the line to a suitable depth, usually 50 to 100 meters, depending on the location of the squid. Some boats use a hand reel to make it easier to cast and retrieve the line. Feeling the squid bite: fishermen need to be experienced to feel the squid bite, because sometimes the squid can pull the line very strongly. When feeling the vibration on the line, the fisherman will start to pull the line slowly, pulling the squid up. Pulling the squid up requires techniques so as not to break the line or slip the bait. The squid will often try to resist strongly, and fishermen need to be patient when pulling it up. After the squid is pulled up to the boat, it is usually killed quickly and preserved immediately to keep it fresh. Some fishermen may process the squid on the spot, such as cleaning and drying the squid for export or domestic consumption. Low cost: the handline method does not require expensive equipment such as nets or complex machinery, making it suitable for small-scale fishermen. Protecting fisheries resources: handline is a more sustainable method than trawling or industrial fishing, as it has less impact on the environment and can help protect species from overexploitation. The handline method of catching giant squid has existed for a long time in the Philippines. And local fishermen still maintain this method not only because of its economic efficiency, but also because it helps maintain sustainable marine resources. In the process of catching giant squid, the line pulling technique is an important factor that determines the success of the fishing trip. When the squid is hooked, fishermen must use a special line pulling technique to avoid the squid slipping off the hook. Pull the line gently. When the squid is hooked, it is necessary to start pulling the line slowly and steadily. Do not pull too hard to avoid breaking the line or tearing the squid. Controlling the pulling force. Because giant squid have strong pulling force and fierce resistance, fishermen need to constantly adjust the pulling force so as not to lose control. Some people use hand cranking tools to reduce the pulling force on their hands. Avoiding slipping the line. Rhythmic pulling technique. The pulling technique requires rhythm. Pulling hard when the squid does not resist and holding gently when the squid struggles. This helps reduce the risk of slipping the hook and ensures catching the squid. An indispensable factor in catching giant squid is light. Squid are very sensitive to light, especially at night. Filipino fishermen use high-intensity LED lights, hung on the boat to shine on the water surface. Type of light used. The lighting on the boat is usually high-power LED lights, emitting white or blue light to attract squid. Squid will swim towards the light because they think it is where small creatures, their prey, gather. Light range. The light range of the lamp can attract squid from a long distance, helping fishermen focus on the area with squid and save fishing time. Preserving giant squid after catching is an important step to keep it fresh, especially when the squid is transported far away or for export. On-board cooling. After catching the squid, fishermen immediately cool it by putting it in an ice cellar or ice box on the boat. This helps the squid retain its freshness, color and meat quality. Other preservation methods. Some fishermen also use the individually quick frozen (IQF) method to ensure that the squid meets export standards, especially to markets such as Japan, Korea and China. Although catching giant squid with a handline is a traditional and effective method, fishermen also face many challenges. Rough seas and harsh weather. The Philippine Sea can change weather unexpectedly, especially during the typhoon season. This affects the safety of fishermen and their ability to catch fish efficiently. Competition from industrial fishing. The development of industrial fishing, using nets and large vessels, puts great pressure on traditional fishermen. Small-scale fishing with handlines must compete with large vessels on price and volume of products. Handlines are a sustainable fishing method because they have less impact on other species in the ecosystem. Squid are not caught en masse as when using trawls or other equipment. Fishermen can control the amount of squid caught, minimizing overfishing and helping to conserve resources. In short, handline fishing for giant squid in the Philippines is a traditional art and brings great economic benefits. Combining modern fishing and preservation techniques, Filipino fishermen still maintain this profession in the context of a strong seafood industry. Fishermen in the Philippine waters often organize into small fishing communities where they share their experiences and resources to sustainably catch giant squid. These communities not only play an important role in maintaining traditional handline techniques, but also help protect the country's fisheries resources. Sharing techniques and knowledge. Younger generations of fishermen learn from their elders about squid fishing skills, from choosing the right time to cast their lines, using light to attract squid, to effective line handling. This continuity helps keep the long-standing tradition of handline fishing alive. Collaborating in conservation. Many communities have joined marine conservation programs, working with the government and non-governmental organizations, NGOs, to sustainably manage squid resources. Measures such as seasonal fishing limits, catch controls, and protection of important squid spawning areas help ensure that the fishery is not overexploited. Although the handline fishing technique remains traditional, some technological improvements have been made to improve fishing efficiency while maintaining the sustainability of the method. Line pulling aids. Some modern fishermen have adopted compact automatic line pulling machines to reduce labor and increase control when pulling squid. This makes fishing more efficient and saves time, especially on long sea trips. Squid sensing and positioning systems. Some larger fishing vessels may be equipped with sonar systems or positioning devices to detect the location of deep-sea squid schools. These devices help fishermen more accurately determine where squid are abundant, optimize fishing and increase productivity. The giant squid fishery plays an important role in the Philippine seafood economy. With great export potential, international market, giant squid from the Philippines is of high quality and is popular in foreign markets, especially Japan, Korea, and China. Squid can be processed into many products such as fresh squid, frozen squid, dried squid, and processed squid. Job creation. In addition to providing direct income to fishermen, the giant squid industry also creates many jobs in supporting industries such as seafood processing, transportation and distribution. This contributes to the development of the coastal economy and improves the lives of fishermen. Despite the huge economic potential of the giant squid fishery, Filipino fishermen still face many challenges in maintaining production and protecting resources. Climate change. Climate change has been affecting fisheries resources, changing ocean currents and squid habitats. Changing sea temperatures can make squid migrations less predictable, making fishing difficult. Marine pollution. Water pollution, especially from plastics and chemicals, is degrading the marine environment, directly affecting the lives of squid and other marine species. This could lead to a decline in squid populations in the future if strong environmental protection measures are not taken. The method of catching giant squid using handlines in the Philippines is not only a long-standing tradition but also a sustainable source of livelihood for thousands of fishermen. The combination of traditional fishing techniques and modern technological innovations has helped the industry develop while ensuring the sustainability of aquatic resources. The squid industry not only contributes to the income of fishermen but also creates export value for the Philippine economy. However, to preserve and develop this industry in the future, marine environmental management and resource protection are key factors. To protect marine resources and sustainably develop the giant squid industry, support from the Philippine government and international organizations is extremely important. The government has issued many policies and regulations to control fishing activities and protect the marine environment. Fishing regulations. The Philippine government has enacted several laws and regulations that limit the amount of squid that can be caught each season, prohibit squid fishing during spawning periods, and protect sensitive marine areas. This helps reduce overfishing and protect squid species. International cooperation. The Philippines is also involved in several international organizations and initiatives to protect fishery resources, such as the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, Fisheries and the World Pacific Squid Fisheries Commission, WCPFC. These organizations help support the management of shared resources and ensure that fishermen can maintain sustainable fishing practices. Financial and technological support. The government and non-governmental organizations, NGOs, also provide training and financial support to fishermen. This includes providing modern fishing equipment, financial support for the purchase of new vessels and technologies, and improved storage tanks to ensure the quality of squid after capture. In addition to policies and financial support, educating and raising awareness among fishermen about the importance of protecting the marine environment and giant squid resources is also an indispensable part. Fishermen training. Many training programs have been organized to help fishermen better understand the impacts of climate change and overexploitation on marine resources. These courses help fishermen master fishing regulations and apply more sustainable fishing methods. Community advocacy. Local governments often organize advocacy campaigns to raise public awareness about protecting aquatic resources. This helps create a responsible community where everyone understands their role in protecting marine resources. The giant squid fishing industry in the Philippines is facing many opportunities and challenges. With the development of technology and support from international organizations, Filipino fishermen can improve fishing efficiency, improve income and protect marine resources. However, to ensure sustainable development, there needs to be close coordination between the government, fishing communities, and non-governmental organizations in resource management and marine environmental protection. Continuing to maintain and develop the method of catching giant squid with handlines not only helps preserve valuable cultural traditions but also ensures the future of thousands of fishermen who depend on the sea for their livelihoods. Catching giant squid with handlines in the Philippines is a long-standing tradition and also a sustainable livelihood for many coastal fishermen. This method, although simple, is very effective, thanks to the experience and techniques of local fishermen. The combination of modern and traditional technology has helped the industry grow, bringing significant economic benefits. In the future, with the challenges of climate change and overfishing, support from the government, international organizations, and conservation of the marine environment will be the decisive factors for the sustainability of the giant squid fishing industry in the Philippines. The process of cutting and processing giant squid after catching requires skill and care to ensure that the quality of the squid is preserved. Here are the common steps in this process. Immediately after giant squid are brought onto the boat or into the factory, they must be washed with seawater or cold water to remove dirt and sand. Washing helps remove dirt that can affect the processing and preservation process. Squid is usually stored at low temperatures immediately after catching to ensure freshness. If not processed immediately, the squid will be quickly refrigerated or frozen. The instant freezing method, blast freezing, is often used to freeze squid in a short time, preserving the quality and flavor. Squid eyes. Remove the eyes by cutting around the head area, which contains the eyes and inedible tissues. Ink sac. Giant squid have a large ink sac, located in the head or in the body. This sac needs to be carefully peeled and removed, because if the ink sac breaks, the ink will spread and stain the meat. The skin of the giant squid is thick and dark in color, and is usually not eaten. After the squid is cleaned, the processor uses a knife or hands to peel the skin from the squid body. The skin can be used for a number of other purposes, but is usually discarded. Squid body, meat. The squid body is the main meat, which can be cut into large slices or thinly sliced into rings. The squid body can be grilled, fried, or processed into other dishes. Squid tentacles. Squid tentacles are a delicious and popular part in many dishes. Giant squid tentacles are very long and thick, cut away from the body and can be processed separately. Once cut and cleaned, giant squid can be processed in many different ways, including grilled. Grilled squid is often marinated with spices such as salt, pepper, and fish sauce, then grilled over charcoal or in an oven. Fried. Deep-fried squid is usually coated in flour before frying to create a crispy crust. Stir-fried or steamed. Squid can also be stir-fried or steamed with vegetables and spices, creating delicious and nutritious dishes. Dried squid. Part of the squid meat can be dried or made into dried squid, which is a popular snack. If the squid is not used immediately after processing, they will be sealed and stored in the freezer or refrigerator. This helps maintain the freshness and quality of the squid for a long time. After processing, giant squid is packaged and prepared for export. Squid products can be exported in many forms such as frozen squid, fresh squid, dried squid, or ready-to-eat products. Processing giant squid requires precision and high skills, because proper storage and careful trimming not only help maintain the quality, but also ensure the flavor and nutritional value of the squid after processing. In addition to processing giant squid for fresh or frozen consumption, many seafood processing plants in the Philippines and around the world have also developed value-added products from squid, in order to maximize the use of raw materials and create more diverse products for the market. Frozen sliced squid. The squid meat is cut into thin slices or rings, then frozen and packaged. This is a popular product for restaurants and supermarket chains, often used to quickly prepare fried and grilled dishes. Seasoned squid. The squid is sliced, then marinated with spices such as garlic, pepper, and special sauce before being packaged and sold ready to eat. This product serves the needs of those who want to cook quickly and conveniently without having to marinate the squid first. Stuffed squid. Another popular product is stuffed squid. The giant squid is cleaned, then stuffed with ingredients such as vegetables, pepper, and rice, then steamed or grilled. This dish is pre-processed and pre-packaged for sale in supermarkets, and is very popular in many Asian countries. Dried squid. Part of the squid, especially the tentacles and body, can be dried or dried into traditional dried squid. Dried squid is a popular snack, which can be eaten immediately or grilled before enjoying. Pre-processed squid. Crispy fried squid. Squid in sauce. These are fully processed products, which can be eaten immediately or just need to be reheated. Crispy fried squid or squid in sauce are dishes packaged in boxes or plastic bags, convenient for consumers. To ensure the quality and safety of giant squid products, seafood processing plants must comply with strict hygiene standards. The quality control process includes input material inspection. Fresh squid is carefully checked for freshness, color, and size before being processed. Squid that is damaged, has a strange smell, or does not meet requirements will be discarded. Process monitoring. All stages from cutting, cleaning, to packaging must be strictly monitored to avoid contamination. Factories often use modern technology to automate many steps, helping to minimize the risk of contamination due to human contact. Packaging and preservation. After processing, squid is carefully packaged to prevent air contact and avoid spoilage. Japanese market. Japan is one of the largest markets for Philippine giant squid. The Japanese are very fond of squid products, especially fresh squid, dried squid, and processed squid products. South Korea and China market. These countries also have a tradition of consuming giant squid, and they require fresh, properly processed squid products. Giant squid from the Philippines is often exported here in the form of frozen